Up next, Southwind Spotlight featuring Marlon Williams.
Oh, yeah, you can't see nobody out here. All right. Good morning, everybody. I am blessed with the opportunity to be able to sit in front of you all, stand in front of you all, and speak to leaders. As leaders, it is our job to pour into others and to give them what they need to be successful. In Southwind, one of our missions is to be dedicated to service, all right? But in Cincinnati, one thing we teach our young people and our young up-and-coming leaders is active listening, all right? So I want to bring some energy in here. I want to get the blood flowing. So if you've been in one of my meetings before back in the day, I'm going to say, what it do, baby? You repeat it back to me with some energy, all right? And if I don't like the energy, we're going to do it again, all right? So what it do, baby? What it do, baby? Yeah, one more time. What it do, baby? What it do, baby? All right, we ready? We got the blood flowing, okay? So, like I said, in Southwind, we want to be dedicated to service, to our customers, but most importantly, to our teammates. Because if we pour into them, helping those men and women become better people every single day, they will go out to our customers and perform the task that we need. If we give them the emotional, mental, and technical skill needed to go out and perform their service, each and every day that we go out into those fields, into those trucks, into those homes, we will change the world one job, one service at a time. So, to bring it to my story, some of you have heard it before, some of you have not. Coach Sims says it all the time, you see the person's glory, but you don't know their story. So hopefully I'll be able to paint a picture for you all that you can understand the journey that I walked down with leaders supporting me to help me get into the position. And we're only just beginning, all right? So I got some visualizations for you right here. Let's use our imagination. What is the purpose of a cup? The purpose of a cup is to help us quench our thirst, all right? So if a cup is full, it has purpose in this world. If a cup is empty, it has no purpose in this world. It has nothing that it can pour out. It has nothing that it can give. So think of this cup as me, as my life, as my journey. When I stepped in to 9875 Whitmer, for all of you, Southwind is huge now. That's the original location where we were at. I walked into that interview room and I saw Josh and Tyler and some other people just standing around the pool table there, the air hockey table. And Josh walked up to me and he said, man, it looks like you play some football. I was like, yeah, no, I do. He said, well, a lot of us do here, so you should get along, you should fit in well. So instantly, coming into a new environment, you're naturally nervous, so that made me feel comfortable. That, hey, at least there's some like-minded people in this organization. If you've ever been in a football locker room, you have a collective group of individuals from all different backgrounds that come together to accomplish one goal. And our shared goal here at Southwind is to move our people forward and change the world. So I said, okay. I accepted the position, showed up on day one. First person I see is Josh Henry, walking real cool down the hallway. I said, all right, this dude he's somebody. I don't know who he is, but he's somebody. And he remembered my name. And he put his hand on my shoulder and he told me he was happy to see me. That I was in the right place. And he was always consistent in his approach with me. He always talked to me. He always knew my name. He always asked how I was as a person. That meant something to me. His message was always consistent. That I deserve everything that I want in this world if I go out and get it. That if opportunity knocks on your door, you have two choices to make, Marlon. You either answer the door or you don't. And if you don't, that's fine. But the opportunity will go to someone else. So I said, you know what? I'm here now. Mama Dukes ain't gonna let me go do something else. So I might as well try it out. And in that instant, Josh was able to pour into me and give me some sense of purpose in my life. Now, as y'all see, I'm going to give y'all some visualizations, all right? So he pours into the cup. So my life right now has some more substance to it. I'm like, let's see what this Southwind thing is all about. So I start to get uncomfortable. I start to move forward, doing a little bit of this, doing a little bit of that. And whether you all know it or not, I actually do not like public speaking, but Josh Heron refuses to allow you to be comfortable, so he made me speak. And look at here. So I said, you know what? Let's just keep making it happen. And my life was moving forward. I was able to move out of my mother's house, get my own apartment, which was actually a full circle moment because it was an apartment me and my father stayed in when we moved to the Kansas side. If you don't know, I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I was in the Hickman Mills School District. So if you know your region, that's where the new Cerner building is in South Kansas City. Bannister Mall used to be there, it's not anymore. So when we went over to Kansas, it was a new opportunity for me. And my first apartment was in the same place we started at. So things were moving forward. And one early morning, I was walking through the meeting rooms, the old meeting room before, again, we expanded. And I saw Bryce Atagi. And Bryce Atagi stopped me and told me that he had saw me working. He had listened to me talk. He had saw my energy and how I approached the team, and that he believed in me. And if I keep taking heed to leadership, if I built processes, if I built people up, I would be successful. I would be an FP. And for somebody that was coming in from really no background, no story, that meant the world to me. Somebody that just wanted to be seen for who he was as a person, you did that. You two saw that. So Bryce was able to pour into me. All right? So the cup has a little bit more substance to it. So now I'm feeling good about myself, y'all. I've came from Jimmy John's. And if you know about the Jimmy John story, I was out there slanging them subs for $5.50 an hour. Hey, one time I took a call, I made the sub, and I dropped it off in less than 5 minutes. I was truly freaky fast. But in my mind, my belief system, I wasn't the influence, LeDrew. I was actually influenced by my environment. I believed I was going to be a bum. I believed that I had really no intelligence. Andy Majors, I see you right here. I don't think you knew this. I went to the University of Kansas after I stopped playing ball. I got kicked out of the University of Kansas twice, Andy. I never got in trouble. You guys know me. That's not my spirit. But I had no belief system. I had no purpose. I never went to class, Andy. So they kicked me out. I penned a paper, put my heart out in there. They let me back in. Got kicked out again, Andy, because my cup was empty. Someone even told me that, you know what, Marlon? You ain't gonna be nothing but a mover your whole life. And when he told me that, I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up to say, bro. Like, I mean, I'm only 19, give me a chance. But you know what, high key? I'm proud to say I am a mover, and I will be a mover my entire life. And I'm gonna change people's lives and move them forward, because that's what it's about. So now I've got through that mindset with the help of Josh and with the help of Bryce. Man, I'm on top of the world. I'm making good money. I bought me a new car. We got a new house. You can't tell me nothing, all right? And if y'all don't know, me and Sad was roommates. You couldn't tell me nothing. But who do you know steps in? LeDrew Morrell. Talking about control the controllable. Talking about stay in the press box. Talking about hanging out with Les. I can't have a weekend? So I would go into Turkey's office, and if you don't know, Jason Turkerson used to work in You Move Me. I would go into Turkey's office, and I would complain. I said, man, who the hell is this guy? Has he ever put a couch to his neck? No, so I don't need to listen to him. It doesn't matter. But one thing I appreciate about you is your persistence. You would not allow me to move from what I was truly meant to be. to be the man I was supposed to be. So he held the mirror up in front of me every single day. And when my shit stank, he told me. When I did good, he said, what's next? And brother, I'm forever grateful for that. Because in life, you need people to pour into you to help you keep finding the journey and the purpose in your life. No one gets anywhere alone. So now, I've been able to move forward. LeDrew's helping me. Coach Sims steps in and gives us that push that we need. I believe you're a hawk, coach, if that's what you came in as the grade. Yeah, he hawked my ass down, all right? And he helped me move forward. It wasn't always peaches and cream. Josh, I know you're in here. Our first meeting, I actually walked out of the meeting. That's how pissed off that I had got. But I wasn't thinking right. I was thinking subjectively. Again, like I did with LeDrew. Who the hell is this guy? I don't know him. Other than the TV show, I guess. But he was persistent in that. And he held the standard and he helped us move forward. He helped me accomplish my goal of being a franchise partner in Cincinnati. 7 years before we stepped in, and hear what I said, before we stepped in, we never hit $1 million in revenue. Dakota, since we've been there, have we not hit $1 million? We've hit it every goddamn year, all right? Thank you, coach, for that push. But what's the most important about it is now that my cup is full and I have the ability to have purpose in my life and to know where I'm going and see, it's helping me obtain the bigger mission. And that's really what we're all here for as leaders. As leaders, we want to help people get from point A and help them get to point B. And not do it for them, but be that support that they need. And that's what Josh Herron, Bryce Atagi, LeDrew Morrell, Coach Sims did for me. And now with my cup full, that's what I want to do for people like Walter Sawyer, like Dakota Roberts, and like Titus Belcher. Helping them find purpose in their life and helping them go attain every goal and aspiration that they want. Because in Southwind, we believe anything is possible, and when we invest in others, we will change the world. Thank you.